All women's athletes across the board, we see a 2-to-1 ratio from male to female with regards to any type of knee injury. We really need to do preventative measures for that. And I think when you do those preventative measures, you really take the amount of knee injuries down within the game. Let's have you just jog a little bit down there. See how that feels.
Yeah, that feels
Too
good.
tight, too loose?
No, it's
Do you want a
perfect.
little more down here, or is it good?
Our trainer, Westy, is the best. He knows the ins and outs of everyone's injuries. So yeah, if I'm not feeling 100%, I go to him and he knows exactly what to do. I'm Sophie DeGrande and I am an attacker, center forward on Colby women's soccer.
Sophie's a really good example of someone that came back from some significant lower body issues and injuries to come back to be competing at the highest level possible.
I did tear both of my ACLs in high school, and this past summer I did have a meniscus tear and cyclops lesion removal, which was just a buildup of scar tissue. There have been so many ACL injuries across women's soccer and our team specifically. Definitely gotten over the hurdle of playing without pain.
She dedicates herself every day. She's in here every day. If she needs to get extra treatment, whatever she needs to do, she makes sure that she does that. As this year, she's remained healthy and she's had a significant impact on our team, both on and off the field.
Definitely getting back into the swing of things, but I play every game like it's my last. We haven't experienced a NESCAC win in a very long time. We're in the most competitive conference in the country, arguably.
That weekend was literally insane.
The Hamilton win was all of the efforts that had been put in since the day we ended our last season.
Lily, stay on this side! Lily, stay at the top of the ball!
Hamilton was a wild game. You know, our focus was we have to do everything we possibly can in our power to get 3 points. And, you know, the team answered.
3 goals from 3 different first years, super impressive. It was the best feeling pulling out those 3 points that we definitely deserved.
Just like kind of like a weight felt like lifted off our shoulders because I feel like we had been so close so many times.
Just the mindset of the team to say, we can do this, we've got this. And so to see again the team validated for that is what we've been seeking all season. Maddie Genzer just stepped up at the end and had this incredible free kick.
The win against Hamilton was huge for us. This was my first NESCAC win, and it was a feeling I've never felt before.
It just was monumental, you know, in terms of their careers and this team's growth.
Off the field, recovery and conditioning takes center stage as part of Colby's peak performance program.
Good work. That looked good.
Yeah, I think the peak performance program here was a huge selling point for me in this job. The amount of resources and support that program provides for our student athletes is amazing.
We're looking at a counter movement jump with the hands on their hips. By eliminating the hand movement, it gets rid of one more variable so they can be more consistent.
Everyone I've met in that team is just an amazing, top-notch professional.
I'm Dr. Ann Beathy. I am the Director of Peak Performance here at Colby College. Peak Performance is a high-performance model, meaning that we use several entities to improve and optimize health and performance simultaneously.
Through it. All right, I got you.
Our goal is to optimize health and performance across all disciplines, including strength conditioning, sports medicine, sports science, nutrition, and sports psychology. The Hockey Dynamic Force Plates have been with Peak Performance the past, I think this is the 5th year we've had them. They bend down and jump up as high as they possibly can, keeping their hands on their hips, which is called the counter movement jump. We're able to graph that out for each team, and if we see that someone tanks, we let the coaches know.
If we look at her jump height, so yeah, during the season last year, she was doing okay. I mean, it wasn't awful.
There are professional teams that do not have the depth of resources that we have in that peak performance team. Everyone in that peak performance team is critical to the success of our program.
My job is to keep them on the field, not to take them off the field, but keep them on the field. If you have an injury, here's what we can do, here's what we can look at, here's what we're gonna do pre and post practice to get you at the very best that you need to be.
You're welcome.
Get out there, compete, have fun, keep getting after it because you're gonna get the results eventually, and we're starting to see that.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the campus of Thomas College for today's NCAA Women's Soccer Contest.
This weekend, it started last week, and we started to gain momentum, right? We started to gain momentum almost like a snowball that you're hoping is going to pick up speed and pick up momentum as we go throughout the remainder of the season. So tonight we have an opportunity to show how great we are.
Team on 3, 1, 2, 3!
Okay, little juggling competitions. We're trying to get 15 rotations. You need 15 rotations in a row. Go! Yell if you win! Right here, ready? Ready? 1, 2.
Yeah, we're there. 2.
I go. 4. All right, take a deep breath. Go, go, go. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You go. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21! 21!
Meeting the team, getting to know them, the team culture here is already just amazing.
Not every other team is as close as we are. We support each other and we try to lift each other up since we're going through this all together.
Our team is tremendous in the way that we are able to sort of support each other and know that each individual in this team is so important and so valued.
When you can get a group of players that will compete with each other to help each other get better, that excites me, because when you have that, you have something special.
We've really come together and wanted to work on the team culture, and I think we've done a really good job of that. I think this team has developed into being best friends that want each other to succeed while also pushing each other to really compete.
I'm coming up on my last practice, my last game, and I feel I've been able to just remember the little joys that come along with the opportunity that we have to play soccer here.
As the season winds down, the team looks to build on their momentum as they take on their toughest opponent yet.